Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a video that I have never filmed before. So I am filming today a autumn winter trend predictions video. It's going to be a little bit of trend forecasting. I'm going to talk through some of the bits that I'm really excited for and really excited to wear this autumn winter, and some of the things that I think might be big. So as I said, I've never filmed one of these videos before, but there are so many things that I'm excited for fashion-wise this autumn winter, and I wanted to put them all in a video for you guys. I haven't started buying too much yet because as I'm filming this we are still in August, and I'm also trying to be a little bit more frugal with my spending and buy things that I think really are going to fit nicely into my wardrobe and that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of. I'm trying not to buy too much fast fashion and only buy into trends that I think I'm really going to love and rewear and that slot nicely into the wardrobe that I have already built over the last few years. So as this is going to be kind of like a trend prediction video, I might get it right, I might get it wrong. These are just things that I'm looking forward to wearing, that I'm seeing a lot of at the moment, and trends that I will be hopping on board with myself. I don't love to do every single trend. I'll give you an example. Leopard print at the moment is very big. It's just not for me. I can't imagine myself wearing a lot of leopard print. It doesn't really fit into my wardrobe. I try and avoid kind of big patterns like that. I may do the odd thing, maybe a leopard print heel, maybe a little leopard print cardigan or something. I may buy into that, but it's one at the moment that I would just like to leave alone. And if you feel like that about any of these trends, then that's the best thing to do. You know, you don't have to have a wardrobe full of trends. Just buy into the ones you like and that fit with your style. So I have quite a few to talk through, and what I have done is made kind of a shopping edit for each trend. So obviously I haven't purchased all of those pieces, I haven't got them here with me to show you, but I've made a little edit to give you some inspiration to kind of start you off and show you some of my favourite pieces from that particular trend. I've also made a little mood board as well over on my Pinterest, so you can see how I would perhaps style those items up, what I'm getting inspiration from. So it's just kind of still prepping for the autumn winter season right now. I'm in my knitwear today as well because it's not actually cold, but it's kind of gloomy today, so I thought I'm just going to chuck on my favourite jumper. This is my Arquette jumper that I got last year. It's the alpaca wool, and I just wear this constantly. I've had this out in my wardrobe as well all through the summer because it's just such a good like throw-on piece if it is a little bit chillier. It's also great to kind of wear around your shoulders. Literally my favourite piece of knitwear. So I've just put that on today to film this video, and I'm going to get straight into it and talk about the first trend, which you guys have probably already seen a lot of, and that is suede. There are a lot of trends that kind of come back around every single autumn winter, and we'll talk about some of those, but I haven't seen too much suede before. There was a little bit kind of creeping in last autumn winter, but it wasn't kind of as big as I think it's going to be this year. This is a trend I'm definitely going to be buying into. I already have a suede jacket on the way and a suede pair of shoes, which I'm so excited to wear. I've actually linked the shoes on my shoppable edit. They are a gorgeous pair of ballet flats, if I can remember. I'll pop a picture here. Really nice like slingback suede from Massimo Dutti, and I just think a little nod to the trend like that, if you're not 100% sure about it, is such a good idea. Suede jackets are going to be massive. Like I said, I've got one coming, it's on its way. I'm very excited to wear it, but they can be expensive if you're going to go for real suede, which does always, in my opinion, look better than faux suede. They can be kind of, you know, hundreds of pounds. A great tip is to check Vinted, to check your local charity shops for vintage suede jackets, because I've seen so many people get some really good finds, especially on Vinted. So I haven't checked myself, but I would imagine that that would be a great place to start if you want to buy into this trend but you don't want to spend too much money. I love the look of a suede jacket, suede blazer. H&M have just brought out a new one this morning, and often suede is in those really kind of earthy tones, isn't it? Like chocolate brown, camel, grey, and those are the colours that I love to wear, especially in the autumn. So you can do a suede jacket, and I think that would be a fantastic way to hop on this trend. I think they look so good with dark denim especially. But you can also do a little accessory here and there. So obviously I've got the shoes on the way. I've seen a gorgeous suede belt as well, which I think was from Arquette. And suede bags as well are everywhere. Obviously suede is a more expensive, more luxury material, so some of them are going to have a higher price tag, so it is a good idea to maybe invest in something like a pair of shoes or a bag that you might get a little bit more wear out of than a jacket. So in terms of wearing suede, I think it's going to be so nice to layer this kind of texture with maybe softer materials. I also think that suede and cream are such a lovely combination. I can imagine, I think a little suede mini skirt with like a cream knit would look absolutely gorgeous. Another trend that not steering clear of, but I'm not leaning into as much as the others, is that real Western chic that seems to be everywhere at the moment with the cowboy boots, the fringing. I think Taylor Swift really brought that alive. So I've seen a lot of suede items with fringing, with kind of studded details, which I think are going to be really big, but to me it's just kind of a bit too far. If you're brave enough and that is kind of your style, then I think it would be perfect for this autumn winter. For me, it's a little bit too much, and I think if I was to buy something that had those extra details, I probably wouldn't reach for it as much in my wardrobe. So those are kind of things I tend to avoid. But if you are a little bit braver with your style, then the Western chic leans into the suede trend really, really well, and there's a great crossover between the two of them. So the next trend that I'm going to talk about is one that definitely made an appearance last autumn winter, and I loved it, and it is the kind of burgundy chocolate brown trend. So I feel like these are kind of two trends in their own right, but because they're both colours, I thought I'd bring them together. I definitely added some little nods to burgundy in my wardrobe. Last year I had a gorgeous pair of burgundy slingbacks from Mango, and I also this year have a new pair that I got recently from Bobby's, and I'm very excited to wear them. I love a little kitten heel, and I think introducing a little bit of colour is a really, really fun way to do that with a heel. Again, I think that these burgundy tones look so good with dark denim. Got a lovely pair of dark bootcut jeans, which I cannot wait to wear with my burgundy heels. I think they're going to look so good. I've also got a burgundy bag on the way as well from Pelen, which I will show you guys when it arrives. I'm so excited. I'll pop a picture here. I'm so excited for it. I just think burgundy accessorizing is such a nice way to do it. That is the way that you will see that I lean into a lot of these trends. It's just by little accessories here and there, not kind of a full-blown burgundy outfit. Whilst I think that does look great, and I think a burgundy coat is a gorgeous, gorgeous way to celebrate this trend. It is quite a big commitment, and if you don't think that you're going to wear it that much, then it can be a bit of a waste. But I have seen some beautiful pictures, and you will see that on my mood board for this particular trend, of some gorgeous burgundy coats. One thing as well that I did lean into a little bit last year as well is burgundy tights. I just thought this was such a fun idea. I had a beautiful LBD from Mossman last year, which I wore quite a lot over the winter because it was just such a lovely dress. And at one time I did pair it with burgundy tights, and it was just so much fun. I paired it with the burgundy tights, my burgundy little slingbacks, and it was just a really nice way to jazz up the dress. If you are brave enough, I think it's such a lovely way to include this trend into your wardrobe. Tights aren't very expensive, so it's a really inexpensive way to do it. And I've also included quite a lot of pictures of that on the mood board, so you can go and check it out. If you're a little bit unsure and you're thinking, not sure if that's quite going to work, Amy, I have included quite a lot of inspiration there, so you can kind of see how it works. Spoken about burgundy a bit, now to go on to chocolate brown. Oh, it's just one of my absolute favourite colours. These two colours just scream autumn. They scream autumn leaves, coziness, and I absolutely love them. I really went for it with the chocolate brown trend last year. I have lots of items already in my wardrobe. A beautiful chocolate brown coat from, or more of a jacket from Source Unknown. Really lovely kind of oversized leather. You've probably seen me in it before. Every time I wear it, I get messages from people saying, where is that jacket from? It is from Source Unknown. It's on pre-order at the moment, so you can find it on their website. But again, it is quite expensive, so I would probably recommend, you know, trying a vintage shop, trying Vinted, and you might find something similar. I also wore to death last year my chocolate brown suede gazelles from Adidas. They were such a good trainer. Not many people had them as well, which is what I loved about them, but there are so many lovely new colourways of Adidas trainers coming out with hints of chocolate brown and burgundy as well, so I have linked some of those for you guys to shop on my shoppable edit for chocolate brown and burgundy. So I would say I have more kind of clothing items that are chocolate brown because I just find that a little bit easier to style. I have a lovely pair of tailored trousers from Abercrombie that are a chocolate brown colour. I wouldn't be afraid to do kind of a whole brown look, whereas Burgundy, I stick more to the accessories, I think. The next trend that I have noticed and I think is going to be really big this autumn winter is big bags. So I have always been quite a small kind of mini handbag person. I don't tend to go for big bags, big tote bags, but I think that this year bigger bags are going to be really in, and not necessarily luxury designer bags. I'm thinking more mid-luxury, more expensive high street brands like Massimo Dutti, Arket and other stores. They have some gorgeous bags in at the moment, a lot of them suede. You can kill two birds with one stone and buy into both trends at the same time with one item, which I think is fantastic. I've seen so many lovely ones. I'm trying to find the right one at the moment. I'm waiting until my suede slingbacks arrive from Massimo Dutti, and I'm going to try and find a suede bag the same kind of shade. Also leather tote bags though I think are going to be really, really big as well. Denim is one of my favourite brands for bigger bags. You guys know I love the New York midi. I have it in both chocolate brown and black. It's one of my favourite bags to use. Such a lovely shape, amazing quality. They have so many really nice tote bags, so many colours of that particular style as well, and they have the even bigger style which is great for workwear, and they do have it in suede as well. They have a lovely, I think, suede chocolate brown which is just gorgeous, and I think they have like a suede khaki as well. Just gorgeous bags. I've linked a lot of bags from Denim and those kind of more high-end high street brands like Arket and Massimo Dutti, and they just look gorgeous. So I'm going to have a little shop around and see if I can find myself a nice big tote bag for the autumn winter. So another trend that might be fairly obvious to you guys for this autumn winter is denim. Denim I feel like is a trend all year round. You can never go wrong with a good bit of denim in your wardrobe, but particularly in autumn winter I feel like it really comes alive, and I am thinking this year particularly darker denim is going to be really, really big. I have a couple of pairs of jeans already in the really lovely rich dark denim colours, and they just go so well with all these other trends that I've mentioned, the suede, the darker colours. I just feel like that's a match made in heaven. I can't imagine wearing my light jeans with those darker earthy tones. Darker denim is just perfect. Obviously double denim is always quite a big thing. I've already bought into this trend and I wore a lovely double denim set from Zara when I went out with the girls last bank holiday weekend. Again, this was in a slightly darker denim and I really loved the two pieces together. My mum kind of laughed at me when I told her that's what I was going to be wearing, but I think it really worked. It was quite subtle, it wasn't too much, it was quite casual. I would have worn the same look with trainers and a more casual bag as opposed to the way I wore it, which was with heels for a more evening look. Really, really versatile. Obviously you can wear the pieces separately, you can wear them together, you can mix the denim tones as well, you don't have to buy things as a set. I also love the idea of just wearing big denim oversized shirts. I've seen a lot of really lovely belted ones as well, which I think are a great look. My favourite denim pieces that I've spotted are this beautiful tie jacket from H&M. I am definitely going to order this soon. I just absolutely love it. I think it's such a great piece. And I've also found these perfect denim jeans. I love the richness, the darkness of this denim. I think they will be so versatile. I can imagine wearing both of these pieces with some lovely brown tones, mixing maybe a suede bag in there, a lovely pair of brown boots maybe. The boot cut or the wide leg style as well leans into the Western trend also. If that is something that you want to buy into this autumn winter, then a pair of boot cut jeans will slot right into your Western wardrobe. Now the next trend is something that you may not class as a trend. It's something to do with hair, and I feel like hair is going to be so big this autumn winter. We saw it last winter with a lot of like bows, and in the summer with a lot of big oversized scrunchies, and I have just been loving hair accessories recently. I've been loving the claw clip. I think it's such a fun way to kind of jazz up your updo. I've seen a lot of people trying a French twist as well, which if you've got slightly shorter hair I think works so lovely. I've seen some beautiful hair pins as well, which would be perfect for that kind of look. Barrettes also are so popular right now. I've linked some from Amazon, super, super affordable, really easy to use, and they just look so much nicer than a plain hair tie. I also think French plaits and kind of loose plaits are going to be so in as well. It's such an effort effortless look, but it is so nice and it's a real change from a normal updo. A slick back bun perhaps is not going to be the go-to hairstyle for autumn winter. I think a little bit more loose, a little bit more wavy, that kind of thing is going to be so much more popular. A French plait as well really leans into a trend that I'm going to talk about last, which is the kind of countryside equestrian trend. Yeah, those two go hand in hand. Next up, in terms of footwear, I think kitten heels are going to be back better than ever. They are such an easy way to dress up an outfit. I really am so glad that gone are the days of massive high heels. As a young kind of girl in my early 20s, late teens, I used to wear the biggest high heels ever. The bigger the heel, the better the shoe must have been my motto, because I had some real skyscrapers and my god, do they kill your feet. They are so uncomfortable. Now I am so grateful that the kitten heel is back, because it's such an easy shoe to wear. 9 times out of 10 they're really comfy, and like I said earlier, you can play around with them. So you could go for a leopard print, you could go with the burgundy, you could go with a more neutral colour, but they're just so easy to wear. A really good shoe to take your outfit from day to night. Also fantastic for workwear as well. I think particularly kitten heels with buckles are going to be quite big. I've seen a lot of them. I have a gorgeous pair, like I said earlier, from Bobby's, which again is a great crossover between the burgundy trend and this one. I think these look great with nice loose oversized baggy jeans and a little pointy kitten heel peeking out the bottom. I think it's such a cool effortless look. I also love wearing these kitten heels with socks as well. I think they look so cute. It's not perhaps something that I would do too often. It's maybe kind of like, I'll try it as a trend, but if you're more confident, you wear a lot of like maybe skirts in the autumn, I think this is such a cute trend, and I have included a little bit of inspo on my mood board as well. And finally, the equestrian trend this year is back, and I think it's going to be bigger than ever. I love this. I really bought into it last year with so many pairs of gorgeous riding boots. I had quite a few in my collection and I loved wearing them. I love being in the countryside anyway, so I do have quite a lot of wax jackets, shuffles. I have a beautiful button-up jacket as well from Fairfax and Favour, gorgeous riding boots. So I am so excited to get all these pieces out again, but I've noticed the high street stores like H&M, ASOS really bringing out kind of those countryside wax jackets, a lot of riding boots as well. I just think it's such a flattering trend, and something that is involved in this trend that may surprise you guys is skinny jeans. Now hear me out with this one. I know we ditched the Topshop Jamie Joni jean a little while ago, but I have a feeling that skinny jeans are going to be back. I think they look so good tucked into long riding boots. I'll pop a little inspo picture here so you can see what I mean. A really effortless look. I just think a very simple dark skinny jean tucked into a pair of knee-high boots is going to be so good this year. I probably wouldn't wear the skinny jean with any other form of footwear, but I really do think it's going to be back for this purpose. And this kind of look with that oversized wax jacket is just, I love it, I love it. It's so practical for me to be out and about in the countryside as well, but it also helps that it is kind of on trend. So I'm very happy that something that I bought into so heavily is going to be back. So those are my trend predictions for autumn winter. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, something a little different from me. Hopefully it managed to give you a little bit of inspiration. Don't forget to check out the full edits and the full mood boards that I will link in the description box. There is lots of stuff like that over on my Like to Know It as well, which is always linked in the description box of all my videos. I try to do quite a lot of shopping edits and save quite a lot of products for you guys, so there will be plenty of inspiration over there, and of course on my Pinterest as well. And maybe in the next few weeks I will start showing some more transitional autumn outfits as well. Let me know if that is something that you want to see. I do have a transitional haul coming soon, so you will be able to see a few pieces then. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this kind of video, it would be amazing if you could give it a like. If you want to see any autumn winter wish list videos, then let me know, because that is something I can definitely film for you guys. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you could hit subscribe, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.